The Royal Enfield Hunter 350 is the winner of our Best of 2022 awards. And joining us today is Mr. B.Govindarajan, CEO at Royal Enfield. Welcome, sir, and many congratulations on that. And I think the Hunter is already flying off the shelves. So what do you have to say about that?
Thank you very much. Thanks for the award, autoX. It always gives us, these sort of things as an appreciation which comes as a testimony for the motorcycling experience which we wanted to give it to the consumers. Hunter has been an outstanding success. We launched in August this year. From that time of launch till date, there's been a huge response from the consumers. Everybody's enjoying the motorcycle. The thought process of Hunter, which we wanted to do, is, a lot of consumers wants a brand Royal Enfield, but they always want it in a different format. A motorcycle which can be a bit more lighter, nimble, agile, which can suit to him to take it into any tight corners in the roads. In an urban context, they're all looking for a motorcycle, and that's where, as a team, we all thought, yes, basically we are all riders, we enjoy riding. So when we were looking at and trying out different motorcycles, and that's where we thought, okay, Hunter is the motorcycle which we have to bring in. It got received in that particular form, and we are very happy. And it's been an outstanding success since the launch.
I mean, so of course the Hunter, we are seeing that, you see a lot of Hunters on the road, and it is probably selling, like I said, like hotcakes. So, at the same time, it is relatively more affordable than the Classic and the Meteor. So do you think it cannibalizes the sales of those motorcycles, which are traditional Royal Enfield in that sense?
As I mentioned, I think Hunter, currently, if I have to look at, the cannibalization is not taking place. Our classic consumers are looking at for the motorcycles which has an upright riding position. It's classic in appeal. They enjoy a particular style of the motorcycles. Hunter, we were looking at a motorcycle which has to be stylish, youngish. It's lighter in weight compared to even the classic. So the younger audience and the demography as of now, if you look at for Hunter, is in the age group of 19 to 24. That's the audience who are actually looking at this. So what is happening is, from the day one, we were looking at, and we were surprised, and it's expected in a way, is that it's a new set of consumers which Hunter is getting for us, and the cannibalization is not taking place. Because the positioning of the Hunter is also very clear, is that it's a motorcycle which is, it's compact and tightly packaged. It's a big city motorcycle, yet it's so convenient and lighter in weight and easy for him to maneuver it in any urban setup which is in high traffic conditions, which can be, I'm sure we all launched it in Bangkok. I mean, that's where the backdrop which we really wanted. A lot of people who actually come from some developed countries, and we were looking at, they would have not seen such a traffic conditions. When they rode, they really found that, wow, this is the motorcycle which is very convenient, and that's what the claim which we did. And it is exactly landed there. So it is actually getting us new set of consumers inside at a younger age group.
So even we were surprised when we rode the Hunter because it's too sporty for a Royal Enfield, that's what we say. So can we see more motorcycles on the same platform? Sporty Royal Enfields, that is?
See, Royal Enfield today has almost 3 different platforms. We have our twin platform, in which 650cc platform, in which we made our Continental GT and Interceptor first. Then we have our Himalayan platform, which is a 410cc engine, and we have the J series. If you look at, whenever we come out with a particular platform, as an organization, we don't do too many things. We do very less things, but we do it with a full focus. That's what we are. When we come out with any of these sort of the platform, we always look at what are the different expressions for the motorcycles which we can bring in around that particular platform. That's where, if you look at, we brought in on the twin platform, we brought our Continental GT and Interceptor 650. Now we are looking at Super Meteor. Himalayan, we had our Himalayan and then Scram, which we brought in because that's where we felt the adjacencies can be lended from that particular platform. And the J series, which is super refined from an evolution from the new C, which we did. And we came out with first in Meteor, then we came out with in Classic. Now it is into the Hunter. So we always look at it with that particular platform, what sort of an experience we can give it to the consumer, because we actually listen to the community, we ride along with the community, we ride we go around and when we are riding, we actually pick up that sort of an experience, what we are looking for, what is it we can do. And so more and more, any adjacencies which is possible, we always come out with. So there's a platform, then there will be variants, there will be color trim graphic things. So always we will exploit the platform like that, because the platforms are required for us to get a scale also. So you will see, if I have to give you a straight answer, you will see more and more variants which will come out of the platform.
So speaking of the 650cc platform, you just showcased the Super Meteor at EICMA, and we are also going to see it at the Rider Mania. So what are your expectations from that motorcycle?
As I mentioned, 650 platform, when we were doing it, I think it was 2015 is the time frame we were looking at the Twins platform. Till that time, it was a single platform company, honestly. When we were looking at Twin, and that was an opportunity for us to also look at that, we have to become, we're an organization which have been looking at what are we, what do we want to become. We are a long-term, aggressive, ambitious company. We don't look at anything short-term. For us to be a global premium consumer brand from India, we were very clear that the Twin platform have to be the world class, and it has to render what it is required by the global audience. When we were doing it, and that platform, that's what, as I mentioned, from the beginning, when we were conceiving the platform, we were always looking at there should be a cafe racer, there should be a roadster, and there should be a cruiser also. We had long histories of cruisers, right? We had on the 350 platform, we had City Bike, Lightning, Thunderbird, then Meteor, and that experience which we had, having launched Continental GT and the Interceptor 650, which had become a resounding success across the globe. Every consumer came back and then said, I mean, we were also very glad that the motorcycles, gorgeous looking like Continental GT, which was very famous erstwhile, we could able to bring that motorcycles into the motorcycling world. As a riders, we are also very happy that we brought that motorcycle into the globe. So on that particular platform, we were looking at having launched Continental GT and the Interceptor. With our learning experience on cruiser, we thought that the next progression on the 650cc which we will bring is the cruiser, and that's what is a Super Meteor 650. We launched it in EICMA. It was an outstanding reception. Everyone who saw the motorcycles, they really found that, wow, that's the motorcycle which is it's Royal Enfield, yet it's simple and it is there. It's an inviting cruiser. So you will see it in EICMA. You have seen it in EICMA, I'm sorry. You will see it in Rider Mania, which is our new motorverse, and we will be launching it soon. And it's going to get us new set of people who would have not enjoyed or would have not experienced the cruising. Let me put it maybe in a short form. Those who always wanted to cruising but they haven't gone for it, Super Meteor will invite them to actually get onto the cruising.
That's great. So a lot of our readers are also eagerly waiting for the all Himalayan. We already saw spy pictures of that motorcycle. So that's the motorcycle that we are waiting. And we know how the Himalayan is. It completely changed the entry-level ADV market, right? So how soon can we expect that motorcycle? I know you're not going to give us the full details, but how soon is that motorcycle expected?
Adventure tourers, we have the Himalayan, which is, honestly, we have to tell you at a point of time, Himalayan, we thought that adventure tourer category, which will grow slowly, we came out because Himalayas it's a spiritual home for us. So when we launched it, we really found that we have to come out with some motorcycle which actually relates to the terrain. Because our motorcycles like Classic 500 also, we were using it in Himalayas for many years. When we were riding in Himalayas along with the consumers, we really found that then there has to be a vehicle which is purpose built in that particular terrain, and that's how Adventure Tourer Himalayan 410 came. Then adjacencies we were looking at, the Scram, which is also possibility is there. To our surprise, even international market, there's a huge reception which has been there. So we will look at how do we improve the whole category, because whenever we ride, we always look at it. Very recently means that all of us were riding, even in the Himalayas, trying to understand what best we can do, how do we improve it, what's the kind of an experience we can give it to the consumer. So there is always a constant search of more experience which we have to give it to the consumer. So you will see how things are progressing soon.
So thanks a lot for your time, Mr. Govindarajan. I think it's always great talking to guys like you. Great insights as always. And again, many congratulations on the award.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Thank you.